What's good, you guys? Today I have an amazing meditation for you. So I want you to try this. Right now I'm outside. It's like almost near the end of November and it's really warm out here, like I'm dead ass tanning, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are aware of what's happening at the moment, or maybe you're watching this later in the future so it doesn't really matter, but at the moment of what's happening on the planet, especially if you're really sensitive, it's almost like you could feel what is happening on the planet, especially if you're a person that is extremely, like your consciousness is more connected to the planetary consciousness than others. Connecting with the planetary consciousness is very essential. And when I say this, I'm not just talking about the planetary consciousness, I'm also talking about yourself. I want you to take a moment to feel the planet you are on. It feels like the earth feels so like a base. Like you have something to hold on to no matter what happens, you have that planet. You also have this body. Can you feel your body for a moment? Like take a minute to look at your body. Look at how you're looking at your eyes right now. You're like, I'm looking at my body. Feel your vessel. Remember, these are also sensitive pads, including your feet. So just get to know your existence for a minute. Like, this is the physical. This is the body that I'm housed in. Feel your energy centers. And now we're doing all of this so then we could get really deep into the meditation I'm about to help you get into. I want you to analyze your energy centers right now. So I want you to feel right away the different parts of your vessel that are beyond the physical. So you can feel your third eye, you can feel your crown. It should feel very open. And if it doesn't, envision it opening, white light opening. Envision all your chakras just like opening for a minute. And if you're not into chakras and all that, at least feel the energy centers of yourself. You're like, whoa, like I could feel me in all these different areas of me. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm trying to explain it in a way so that it doesn't feel so woo-woo anymore. Like you could feel the truth. When you touch something, you could feel its essence when you touch it with your hands. Like you could feel its energy in you. It's sensing. I mean, you always are like, oh, I'm feeling the ground, I'm feeling this, whatever it is. But when you feel it, bro, you could feel even like this leaf. Do you see how much history this leaf has behind it? Like this thing grew in the spring or grew whenever, and now it's fell off for the winter, and the tree knew. The tree knew it was time for winter, and the leaf fell. Feel its essence. Like when you look at a leaf anymore, you don't just see a leaf. That's how you know your consciousness has risen, because you don't just see a leaf anymore. You see, this leaf holds so much more than you know. Again, it's gonna sound woo-woo, but it's true, bro. It's so true. The sky. Look at the sky. Like, look at this sky right now. Look at the sun. Everything just feels so beautiful. Look at the breeze. Like, feel the breeze right now. It's like you could feel life all around you now. The breeze is the breath of the planet. Like you almost feel this up here is like connected to everything. You can feel the sky now. You could even feel beyond, like you can almost feel all the houses like that are miles down there. You could feel the busyness going on down there. You could feel everything, man. And that is good. Now it may take, especially for you empaths, it may be hard to be this sensitive, and that is where we are always training and where we are always learning how to be sensitive and feel energy without us taking it on. Or you are learning how to shed that energy at the end of the day. Like I love to decontaminate. Like I call it decontamination when I go in the shower and I wash all that old energy off and I vision all that old energy going off, and the water is like white light. Bro, look at that centipede. That's so cool. Wait, let me cut off myself for a second. Wait. Look at him just marching on his way, dog. Like, where you headed? I'm in a pretty suburban, so it's not the city, but it's not like the farm. It's like kind of like in between, right? And listen how quiet it is. You can feel, I don't know if you can hear, but you can hear some trucks like way down there, like there's a highway over there, and there's like some people walking down there. You can hear some people laughing. You can even feel that. The quiet is also so loud. You could just, when you, just even these pauses I'm taking and you're listening, listen for a second. You could just feel the essence of life all around you. The energy of everything you could feel in the air. Even just putting your hand out, life is in the air. Nah, dog, it's true though. It's so true. Even the one blade of grass, you can feel its life in it. And if you can't, take a minute to feel it. You're not crazy. You're literally not crazy. You are just more sensitive than other people. And this will be something that everybody understands as the time goes by. But for you empaths and for you people that already have the sight or the awareness of the spirit realm, take this moment to feel, especially since there's so much chaos around, you could feel the tension on the planet. Since you're on the planet, take a minute to feel the opposite of that tension, to feel the life. That is what's going to help you a damn lot. Like, my room is literally right there. And I could even feel when people enter the house. I could feel when people open the door of their bedroom. It's like a whoosh of energy. It's like a whoo. But it's not like extremely harsh. You're just like, you feel it for a second. You're like, whoa. It's hard to explain, but sometimes you could even, if you're clairaudient, you could hear it. But it's not like you hear the door opening. You hear the frequency of the door opening. Does that make sense? You can feel the energy from the room. As soon as they open the door, the energy from the room is bursting out. You could feel it, bro. It's so hard to explain, but you know what I mean if you have this feeling. I noticed that sometimes their guides walk in the house before they do. Like, I literally hear the door open and close and people walking inside, but nobody's home. But then 2 minutes later, then my family walks in the house. That's because their spirit team is walking in the house before. The beings and ancestors that are with them are walking in before them. And sometimes I was like, what the hell's going on? Because we'd be cooking, me and my mom together, and I'd hear people, I thought my dad walked in the house. And I'd be like, hey, Dad, what's up? And then my mom's like, your dad isn't home yet. So I'm like, then why did I hear the door open and close? And I realized the spirits are walking in and out. Beings are coming in and out the place that we allow access to our place. This is going to be something that's normal for you guys. And connecting with the planetary consciousness, you should feel like you could breathe through the planet. The whole planet feels like your lungs. That is going to help you connect with the planetary consciousness more. To use the planet, to feel the sun, to take in the sun's light has energy from the solar system. You may not be aware of it, but you can feel the entire solar system. And especially when there's a full moon or certain planets are in alignment, you can feel the frequency. You can't just feel the energy of yourself and the people, the house, the town, the city, the country, the planet, but you feel the solar system, planets in the solar system. You can even feel the galaxy. When you astral project outside the galaxy, you'll see what I mean by you feel the energy of the galaxy, because once you're outside of all that energy, you're like, damn, like, I don't feel what I felt anymore. You go to another galaxy, it feels different. That's why they call them, that's why the ETs call galaxies realms. That's why my homeboy Genie always taught me that galaxies are called realms. And I see why more now, because it feels like that. And I say now, meaning I understand it energetically more. Because we always knew, especially if you're astral travel, you can feel the different vibrations everywhere. But then when you really think about it and you become aware of it, and someone tells you, like, look, these are other realms. The galaxies are called other realms. Then you're like, oh, as an energy sensitive person, it makes sense. You're like, oh. When you're sitting down and you're breathing, sometimes it's going to feel like you're breathing through your head. Like you're breathing through here. Like you could feel like when you breathe in, it's almost like the air's coming in through your head. You feel the light entering you and going out in the planet. And even when you breathe, you can feel the energy of the planet going up. You can feel the energy coming from like beyond, like coming from source into you. Source meaning the energy that makes up everything. You can feel it coming in and going out into the planet. And then when you want, you could be aware and breathe through the planet. It depends on what you want to do. Or you could do both. You could feel the energy in the planet coming out, coming up to your solar plexus, the energy from the universe coming into your solar plexus, mixing, and then you're breathing out anything that is unneeded. Or you are allowing it to go down out into the earth so it could transmute. Whatever you want to do. I notice even when I'm breathing in from the universe, I'm allowing the energy to connect from the universe all the way to the center of the planet. You could feel the entire planet, the center core of its being. You could almost feel like there's roots from you, from your root chakra going all the way down into the core of the planet, that you'll never feel so amazing. Soon it gets to the point where you're so connected to the planet that the planet and nature starts responding to you. That's how you know you've reached another level. Like all of a sudden, birds and animals are coming closer to you, or certain animals bring, like a dragonfly will just come and land beside you or land on you. And it's like nature's now giving you messages. It's now sending you like, what do they call them? Messengers. Look at this spider. Look at this spider real quick. Oh, you're so beautiful. Look at the pattern on that spider. Where are you going? Where are you headed, yo? Look at that. Another life. And this grass is a whole entire forest for this damn spider. Do you guys see what I'm trying to tell you? I'm trying to tell you something that is only understood when you open up your spirit. If you still think it's crazy, then you're not ready. If you are here with awareness and you're ready to go deeper, you are ready. If you're already feeling, then you are ready. It's time for you now to open up. When you open up your whole frequency, you're going to feel the frequency of everything. You could decide to turn it on and off. You could decide to shield. You could decide to send your awareness somewhere else, remote viewing, or you go to sleep and then you're astral traveling, or you're meditating, you're astral traveling. Whatever it is, when you open up your frequency and you feel everything, your ego starts to get checked. Just that spider is a whole nother alive being. You respect its life. When you feel the breeze and you feel the air going in your lungs too, you feel the life of everything. That neighbor that even is maybe having a really rough time, is really mean to everybody, you still love them. You have boundaries, but you still love them. That is the difference. Is your ego gets checked when you start to feel and understand everything. I think some of you need to watch Pocahontas. Yes, there's some cultural misdeeds they did there with that movie, but the Native American culture is going to help you so much understand what I'm trying to tell you. Everything has a spirit. Everything has a name. Open up your vibration, open up your energy and everything, and you'll reach this new level of consciousness that you all are waiting to attain. You won't be afraid anymore. You'll be open. I love you guys so much. You take care.